These are the most dangerous men in the world, and some of them are still at large. Luis Garavito, a 66-year-old man admitted to killing more than 190 children. Colombia's worst serial killer posed as a priest so that he could prey on innocent children. Joseph Kony. In 2012, a viral documentary made Joseph Kony internationally famous for using his strange brand of Christian fundamentalism to enlist child soldiers and murder thousands of innocent people throughout Central Africa. Despite being labeled a war criminal and an international manhunt, Kony is still at large today, believed to be hiding out in the jungle. Andrei Chikatilo. The Soviet Union's most notorious serial killer was Andrei Chikatilo, who killed at least 53 people with impunity because authorities refused to acknowledge that such a brutal killer could exist in their country. The former soldier would kill people after torturing them and gouging their eyes out. Nico Jenkins. Called the world's most dangerous inmate, Nico Jenkins first brought a handgun to school when he was only 7 years old. But in 2013, he went on a killing spree that landed him in prison for 450 years. Abu Ibrahim al-Hashimi. The leader of one of Earth's most dangerous organizations, Abu Ibrahim al-Hashimi led ISIS from 2017 to 2019, coordinating dozens of terror attacks around the world before U.S. Special Forces killed him in a high-stakes raid. Jamie Osuna. A heavily tattooed man named Jamie Osuna is also called the Man with 1,000 Faces, who has an eerie resemblance to the Joker. He was sentenced to life behind bars for killing and torturing an innocent woman. Eric Rudolph. A cruel man named Eric Rudolph bombed the 1996 Atlanta Olympics and an Alabama abortion clinic and claimed he was fighting the ideals of global socialism and abortion on demand before he was captured and sentenced to life in prison. Ibrahim al-Asiri. Saudi militant and al-Qaeda's most talented bomb maker, Ibrahim al-Asiri, killed thousands of people around the Arabian Peninsula until he was killed by a drone strike in 2017. Cody Wilson. A self-described crypto-anarchist named Cody Wilson is trying to make guns available to criminals across the country by 3D printing ghost guns that can turn a block of aluminum into an AR-15 rifle in under 3 hours, allowing anyone to avoid gun control laws. Semyon Mogilevich. A Russian mobster named Semyon Mogilevich has been heavily involved in sordid acts like arms trafficking, prostitution, extortion, and murder for hire. He also swindled North American investors out of $150 million and landed on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. Ahmed Abu Khattala. On September 11, 2012, terrorists raided the U.S. Special Mission in Benghazi, Libya, killing 4 Americans, including a diplomat, and wounding many others. The mastermind behind the attack was a Libyan extremist named Ahmed Abu Khattala, who was on the run until he was captured in 2014 and sentenced to life in prison. Victor Manuel Garena. A man named Victor Manuel Garena single-handedly robbed $7 million from a Connecticut Wells Fargo and sped away, never to be seen again. He used the money to fight for Puerto Rican independence from the United States. Jason Barnum. The Eyeball Man, Jason Barnum, not only has horrifying tattoos on his eye and head, but he also opened fire on 2 cops in Alaska and landed in prison for life.